How did I get the random man in Rancho to leave? And we're going to call him the random man in Rancho, inspired by Morgan, the random man in Atlanta. Yesterday, I posted a video explaining to you guys what the final straw was in my toxic marriage. What was the straw that broke the camel's back that made me say, this is it? And a very common and obvious question is, how did I get him to leave? Because I'm the one that asked him to leave this home that I still currently reside in. And if you guessed it took some time, yes, it took some time. And I do realize that some of you guys are in this position now and can't get the person to leave. So let me tell you what I did. It took about 2 months before he actually finally left. In that 2-month time period, I made it a point to make sure that he knew that this was over. Not every single day was I telling him, but every couple of days I was saying, hey, when are you going to be moving out? Like, what's the update? When are you going to be leaving? But it was going to take more than that. I basically treated him like he was nobody. I didn't talk to him, engage in any conversation, pretty much gave him the cold shoulder and acted like he just didn't exist here. I would go out and do things, not tell him anything, not check in with him, like just there's nothing here. Like he needed to know that there was nothing here. But I think the most important part and the key part is that from the day of the fight of the final straw, there was no more intimacy. I no longer was intimate with that man or slept with him. Despite any advances that he had, or despite my own personal feelings of being an adult and having desires, I refused to sleep with him. I abstained from any sexual activity. Also, that was really easy for me to do because I no longer was attracted to him in that way. I no longer had those feelings. And secondly, it was even easier because he was constantly accusing me of hooking up with somebody from Mama Por Dios, which I'll tell you guys in the next video. And he was holding on to that for dear life, that I was with somebody from Mama Por Dios. So whenever he would try to make advances to sleep with me, I would say, why would you want to fuck me? Aren't I fucking the guy from Mama Por Dios? That's weird. Why do you want to touch me? If I'm so disgusting because I'm fucking some guy from Mama Por Dios, but you still want to sleep with me? Am I not sleeping with that guy? I think the key component was abstaining from any intimacy, any physical touch, any form of intimacy, even in conversation, just nothing. Just cold fucking turkey. And I think eventually he got tired of that and he left.